Is it working? Okay, it's working. I don't know.
Hey YouTube, it's been a really long time, and today I wanted to make my post on, come here beautiful, on gay marriage and stuff like that and whatnot. So I was looking at YouTube and I saw a bunch of proud to love videos, and it made me like bust into tears. And I just like started bawling like a baby, and I still want to cry. But I used to have a brother, and everybody when I say that always goes, "What do you mean you used to have?" Well, he killed himself. And then everybody gets quiet, and then they don't understand. And everybody looks for an answer of why he did that. Well, my brother, I swear to you, was probably the cutest little freaking kid in the entire world. My mom used to show me pictures and videos of him. She used to tell me all the time, I don't care what anybody says. You don't choose to be gay. You're definitely born that way, because that kid was born gay. And I was like, what are you talking about, Mama? And there's this video of him, and they're picking out Halloween costumes, and he wants to be the pink Power Ranger. And my dad just like trips out on him. No, you're not going to be the pink Power Ranger. That's stupid. And starts saying the F word. And not like F-U-C-K, but the other F word. I don't approve of it. But so he makes him be the red one. And he used to say all the time when he was little, like in other videos and other pictures, he's got like a sheet wrapped around him, and he's spinning in circles on his tippy toes, and he always says, I'm gonna be a ballerina. He wanted to be a ballerina. He wasn't kidding. And then as he got older, he didn't change. He didn't grow out of it. It wasn't just a phase. And he was the greatest kid in school. The best grades, never did anything wrong. He was a good kid. And he was an ice skater in the Junior Olympics, and he was beautiful when he was on that ice. Every move he made was completely graceful, and he looked like he didn't want to be anywhere else in the world. But my dad wasn't too welcoming of who he was, and he threw him out at a pretty good age. And he went to go live with his, I think it was his boyfriend or some friend of his, and he got really bad on drugs, and he got addicted to painkillers, and he went to a party, and my dad didn't accept him, and I never heard from him anymore. The last time I heard from him, he told me he was gonna come down here and see me because he had just got his car, and he had finally got a job, and my birthday was coming up, and then I never heard from him. My birthday came, I didn't get any phone call. I didn't get any messages. He was just gone. And then a couple weeks after my birthday, my dad called my mom, and he told her he was sorry, and he didn't know what to do. But my brother had took 2 pills that, ironically enough, somehow, if they were taken together, would cause a heart attack and you'd die. And my dad went around and told everybody, it was an accident, he had a headache, something happened, he wasn't feeling good, and he wasn't depressed, he was fine, life was great. And his friends and stuff admitted that he was really bad on drugs, and he wasn't happy at all anymore. And he'd been talking about it, but nobody thought he'd do it. So I asked my dad when the funeral was so I could go see my brother. And he told me he didn't want me to come. Because at my brother's funeral, the preacher was gonna, was pretty much gonna make him sound like he was the most horrible person in the entire world. Because he was gay. So, I asked my mom, did my brother go to hell because he was happy? And she said, when you die, you have a chance to ask for forgiveness. And I was confused. I didn't understand what he had to ask forgiveness for. What did he do wrong? And the only thing I could think of was maybe it was because he had killed himself and he didn't he didn't die right after he had done it. When he was in a hospital bed, he could have asked for forgiveness for trying to kill himself then. I can understand that. But no. My mom told me that he had to ask forgiveness because of who he loved. And I still don't understand. Why do you have to ask for forgiveness for loving someone? It doesn't make any sense to me. And a lot of my friends are gay, and a lot of really good people in my life are gay. And they're the greatest people I've ever met. And my brother was a great person. But it took his own life for people to understand that he wasn't gay. He wasn't anything. He was my brother. He was a person. And he loved just like anybody else would love. He wasn't sick. He wasn't confused. It wasn't a phase. It was who he was. And I don't understand why anybody would tell you that you can't love someone because they don't like it. It's just unnecessary and pointless. If it's not your life, how's it affecting you? It doesn't. A person is still a person and will always be a person. My brother would be 24. He'd be 24 years old. I believe in happiness. And I don't care who you love. It's your life. You're happy, and you shouldn't have to ask for forgiveness for that. Nor should you have to ask permission. So, love everyone. And adios, YouTube. I love you, brother.